Step into Jade's Digital Workshop, your cozy corner for mastering computer skills, understanding digital magic, and unlocking creativity in the digital world.
Hello and welcome to video 4. Today is all about structure. We're going to have a brief look at lists again, like we did in video 2. We're going to look also at how we add internal and external links. To get us started for today's video, we're going to look at our various lists. Okay, we did look at this in video 2, so we will be looking at it again today in a little bit more depth. So, lists are a really good way to keep organized, okay? And we do have 3 options of lists within Google Docs. So, we are going to look at checklists first, okay? So, like we looked at in video 2, our lists can be found in our toolbar towards the end here, okay? So, you can see in my checklist that I have a list of 3 items. So, we have socks, chocolate, and sweets. Okay, so this checklist option is really useful, especially now that it's near Christmas. So you can make checklists of all of the presents and such that you've got. So what we are going to do is we are going to select these 3 items. Okay, so you can see that they follow on from each other. So now that we've got these 3 items selected, we are going to go up to our checklist option and we're going to click on this first one. Okay, this first one allows us to use the option of when a tick has been added, it crosses out the item on the list. Whereas the second option, it ticks the box, but it doesn't cross out the item. But I find this first option really useful. So this is the one that we're going to use. So now that I've clicked on that option, you can see that our checklist has been added to these 3 items. Okay. If I click on socks, for example, we can see that this has now been crossed out and a tick has been added here. If we do the same for chocolate, again, chocolate has been crossed out and there is a tick in the box. Okay, so like I said previously, this is a really useful tool, especially around Christmas, birthdays, etc. The next set of lists that we're going to look at is our bullet point lists. Okay, these lists are useful if you're making a shopping list. So you can see in my list here, I have apples, bananas, and milk. Okay, so again, like we did just now, I'm going to select these 3 items. I'm going to go to my toolbar at the top. Instead of the checklist, I'm going to go to the next option, which is our bulleted menu. So we have 6 different options here. We have circles and squares. We have a diamond and arrows. We have non-tickable checklist boxes. We have arrows, diamonds, and circles, stars, circles, and squares, arrows, circles, and squares. So you can see here that these different symbols, okay, these are called a layered list. So the first icon, so we'll take this one for example. So we've got our arrows, okay? So this is like the first stage in the list itself. If we wanted to add a new layer to our list, okay, we're going to click at the beginning of bananas and on your keyboard, okay, you're going to press the tab key. The tab key is a double arrow located above caps lock on the left hand side. When you click on that, what it does is it indents the text towards the page, like in towards the center of the page, sorry, and the symbol will change, meaning that we've now got a layered list. Okay, layered lists can be used if you are going shopping, for example. So you can have a list of areas within the store, such as chilled, fruit and veg, frozen, and then you can have the items listed under those individual areas. The third set of lists that we have, okay, are our numbered lists. So again, we've got 3 items in our list: dog, cat, bird. So what we can do is we can now number these. So we can say that dog is number 1, cat is number 2, bird is number 3. So at the top of our list, we've got our checklist here. We then have our bullet menu, and then we've got our numbered list. Okay, so I'm going to click on the numbered list, and we can see here that we've now got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and like mentioned in video 2, okay, when you click at the end of one of the items and you press enter, you are able to then continue with the bullets. Okay, so next up we are going to look at hyperlinks. Okay, so we are actually going to add a hyperlink to one of our items in our list. So we are going to add a hyperlink to dog. So you can see at the top here, I do have a new tab open, and I have found the dog Wikipedia page. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the web address at the top, and I'm going to copy it. So right click, copy. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to my Google document. So from here, I am going to select the word dog. I'm going to right click onto it, and then you get this option here. It says insert link. Okay, so this link is a hyperlink. So if I click on that one, I'm now able to paste my link to the Wikipedia page. So I'm going to do right click and paste. Okay, and then I'm going to click to apply. So this has now visually changed. Okay, so we've now got an underline under the word dog, and it has changed to the color blue. Okay, so this means this is now a hyperlink, and when you right click onto it, you've got the option of open link. So you can hyperlink to other pages. So if you had like a reference from an assignment, you can reference it with a bookmark or a hyperlink, sorry. So now that we've looked at hyperlinks, we're going to look at how we can use a hyperlink within our document to reference somewhere else on the page. So what I have done, okay, is I've gone to a second page and I've gone ahead and I've added a bookmark. To do this, I've typed out what I want the bookmark to be. I've selected it. I've gone up to insert on the menu at the top and gone down to bookmark. Okay, and what that has done is it's added a little bookmark icon to the left hand side. What I can then do is I can select that bookmark and I can go to copy. Okay, so that said link copy to clipboard at the bottom. I'm going to go back up. Okay, I'm going to click up here. I'm going to right click, insert, and then we can see here that my bookmark has been added to this option. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. And now this has created a link within the page. Okay, so what it will do is it will take me to that option, to that area, okay, in the document. So you can imagine that if you've got, say, 600 pages of a book, okay, and you want to bookmark every chapter, that is how you would do it. So what we're going to look at next is something that we call a document outline. So notice on the sidebar over on the left hand side, we have something called Documents tabs, and we've got tabs underneath. Okay, this uses your heading styles from video 2 to help you jump around the document quickly. Okay, what you can also do is you've got the plus option here, and you can add various different tabs. So like a book, okay, your document itself would be the cover, And each of these tabs would represent a new page or chapter. Okay, meaning that you don't have to save various different documents um, on your Google Drive. You can save it as one giant document with various different tabs and pages. So now that you've mastered lists, links, and bookmarks, we are ready to move on to the intermediate phase. In video 5, we're going to be looking at how we add images, tables, and drawings. See you in the next video. Thank you.